2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. We'll see the Seattle Supersonics facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Seattle will get the first possession here. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Victor Wembanyama, Carmelo Anthony out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Kemp in at the four-man position. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's Miller. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
Steps back and fires. And the jumper is on the mark.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Pass to Arenas. Now here's Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Arenas. Fires the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Here's Miller. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Jokic finds Westbrook. Here's Drexler, covered by Bryant, and it's Drexler missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
First, team foul. Shooting for Seattle. Arenas, 2 points.
Free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Jokic with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wembanyama. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic just got the second bucket on the night.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Oh, Westbrook with a block.
What a denial. Westbrook getting there with superb timing.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Timeout call, the Supersonics.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Arenas, pounded by Westbrook. Bryant outside, clock at 4, to the middle. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Drexler. Drops in the layup for 2.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Arenas. No good from outside.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Bryant. Still no points. Pass to Arenas. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Drexler. Here's Jokic. Over Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Seattle trails. Bryant outside. Out to Anthony. Puts it up from the high post. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Miller. Here's Drexler. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
At the line for
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. They trail by 9. Anthony, pass to Houston. Here's Hardaway, played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
He gets it in there.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Timeout called, the Supersonics.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
He's checked in for Cleveland. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Eason. That's good from Hardaway. On the assist from Williamson. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Ginobili. Houston with a rebound. Here's Anthony. Robinson with the block. Here's Ginobili. No good on the shot. Good D by Hardaway. Ginobili's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Houston passes to Anthony. And here's Hardaway. Pass to Jefferson. This one for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Here's Abdul Rauf. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And another miss by Cleveland. To the inside.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Abdul Rauf pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Here's Ginobili.
2 minutes.
Outside Eason. Floats one. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Supersonics foul. Carmelo Anthony. Pace first. Second team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Nikola Jokic.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Both shots good from the stripe.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Anthony. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Shoots it from the high post. Anthony grabs the board. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Supersonics. It's a 3-point game. Back to Williamson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Ginobili. Eason, pass to Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender court out.
And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 13. So it's the Cavaliers now. Oh, there's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Cavaliers. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back with you shortly.
22.
Time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Here's Drexler. They've got Miller. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Drexler in a 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. It's good on the putback. Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Wembanyama against Robinson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul. At the line for the Supersonics, Kobe Bryant.
That one drops. He ties it up. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Now here's Westbrook. No made baskets yet. Pass to Miller. Over Anthony. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Seattle. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got his first basket of the night.
I love watching Westbrook get creative in pick and roll and looking to create with his ball handle.
Pass to Kemp. Out to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the baseline. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Drexler. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Anthony outside. And he's going for the lob. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Cleveland.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Sean Kemp at the line for 2.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Mobley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Anthony in the post. Here's Arenas. Pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Count it. Robinson's got 8 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Arenas with the bucket.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do. Make some noise.
Checked in for Anthony. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Miller. Back to Westbrook. Here's Drexler. Clock at 6. Robinson passes to Drexler. Poke loose. And a big finish by Robinson. Robinson.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Kemp. Jams it in off the great move.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Westbrook.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Westbrook is always at the top of the league in attempts, but doesn't shoot a great percentage.
So both teams making some changes here. And so Westbrook nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Kemp, covered by Mobley. And he drives in. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
4 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. Robinson with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Ginobili. Back to Mobley. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ginobili, pass to Robinson. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Williamson. Outside Hardaway. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hardaway, no good. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Miller driving to the basket, and he converts the layup. Miller's got 6.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Timeout called, the Supersonics.
Let's give it up.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Seattle trails. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Houston. Stolen by Mobley. To the inside. The fadeaway. Eason can't get it to go. Left side Hardaway. Here's Houston. The drought, and it's good on the lay-in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And there's the lob, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
Great teamwork on that drive. punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Jokic, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Some contact won't disturb Jokic's motion much, but he just powers right through.
The three, Hardaway, and the three-pointer goes. Hardaway's got 7.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Ginobili. Shoots. That's good on the jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. 59 seconds left in the second. The three, Hardaway. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Houston. 6 to shoot. Goes up at the elbow. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, go try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Ginobili, pass to Jokic. Jokic with no problem.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
That shot off. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. For the Cavaliers, they wanted to get out to a fast start in this championship series, and their solid play in the first half of Game 1 was a big step in the right direction. These two teams seem to still be feeling each other out, though, so it could be anybody's game. Taking a look at the Cavaliers, Shaq, what you think?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Ice cold. Bridges from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
The energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. So on the floor for Seattle, they've got Kobe Bryant. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Anthony. And it's Hardaway in at the 4. Jokic gets the bucket.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
Russell Westbrook, his second first team foul. Shooting for Seattle, Gilbert Arenas, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers leading. Drexler passes to Jokic. And a Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Look, Westbrook does not mind contact while he's going to the bucket. In fact, he welcomes it.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And so Westbrook nails both of them. Here's Seattle. They trail by 11. Pass to Anthony. Score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Miller can't get it to go.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but the defense was waiting on him that time.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shot clock at 5. And Arenas pulls it down. Arenas has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Anthony. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Jokic. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Bryant, the pass to Kemp. Out to Anthony. Pass to Arenas from about 19, and he knocks the jumper down. Arenas has got 7. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Cleveland calls timeout. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Westbrook, excellent D there from Bryant.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
And here comes Cleveland. They've got a 9-point lead. Drexler passes to Miller. Here's Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. And too long on the shot.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Miller, the pass to Jokic. No luck on that one. Good D by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Step back shot. Bryant, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Jokic. The layup misses. Seattle trails. Arenas' shot is off.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game. Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And it's Drexler missing. Here's Seattle. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Anthony outside. Pass to Kent. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Here's Drexler. 7 points in the game. Pass to Miller. Here's Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Eason with room. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And you can't let Mobley run free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Arenas passes to Williamson. Can't hit that time. Eason with some nice D. Here's Abdul-Rauf. And the step-back jumper is good. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Eason. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Arenas. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Abdul-Rauf. Releases from the wing and drills it. Abdul-Rauf's gotten 4 this quarter. Pass to Arenas. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
They're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
First free throw is good. Hardaway's checked in for Bryant. He's perfect from the line this time.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's Drexler. He's got 7.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here's the fast break. Yep, that one goes. Arenas has got 15.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul. Supersonic substitution. Richard Jefferson.
Over to the wing. Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Richard
Yep,
Jefferson.
count it.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Abdul Rauf. And he's going for the oop here.
Offensively, Mobley is a versatile player. We're talking about a guy that's 7 feet tall that can score on all 3 levels efficiently.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Ginobili. That one off the back iron and out. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of third.
Come on, everyone.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Mobley out there with Miller. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Ginobili in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. They get it again. Kemp can't hit.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Ginobili, no good. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. It's a 3-point game. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And stolen by Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Ginobili, pass to Miller. To the wing, right side. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Kemp with a rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They gotta keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pass to Miller, to the middle. Here's Mobley. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
At the line for the Supersonics, Zion Williamson taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
He hits the second from the line.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Westbrook, the pass to Ginobili. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And Anthony slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Miller. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Ginobili, pass to Jokic. In the paint. Jokic going off.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Pass to Williamson. Over Jokic. Here's Kemp. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Supersonics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Now Hardaway. Pass to Anthony. Back to Hardaway. Excellent D there from Westbrook. And here comes Cleveland. Trailing by 13. The big-time strength of Jokic.
That's why Westbrook racks up so many assists.
Outside Hardaway. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Ginobili. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And it's Hardaway on the take. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Ginobili gets the bucket.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
Timeout called, the Supersonics.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
He really had some extra special sauce going on tonight. I mean, he was just rising up, throwing it down again and again. I mean, he was wearing out that basket. I love, though, how he made the defense look completely ineffective.
Boy, he took pride in being the #1 option for them, not wanting to let a chance to go to the finals go to waste. Here's Bryant. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Supersonics ball.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony finds Wembanyama.
And this is so encouraging. When Jokic hustles on the defensive end, it's a big help to his teammates.
Miller, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read. Not an easy rebound at all. But when you win that kind of battle, it gets your blood pumping.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Out to the right wing. Arenas' shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers now. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Here's Miller. Kemp with a rebound. Kemp's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Anthony slams it in.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Wembanyama in transition. Here's Arenas. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 5 assists tonight.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an open.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Here's Arenas, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Kemp. That shot is off. Good D by Mobley. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good concentration there from Westbrook. He got in.
Pass to Arenas. Anthony, right side. Fires it from 18. Up top, Bryant. 4 on the clock. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 9. 52 seconds. Left in the game.
And now, please welcome to the court, the powerhouse dance team. Taking place, it's time for the cutest dance team in the NBA, your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Here's Miller. He's guarded by Anthony. Miller can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Inside, here's Kemp, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
On offense, Westbrook is so determined. He constantly hustles until he finds points.
Chalk up 2 there.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's Seattle picking up the win, and it always takes a lot of pressure off the team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Seattle